In this video, we'll be reviewing the binary.com broker. That's coming up next. Hi guys, this is Chris Morton from binaryoptions.net.au. In this video, I am reviewing binary.com. It's a binary options broker that used to be called Bet on Markets, and they changed their name probably, I think, over a good year ago to binary.com. It's an interesting broker. It has proprietary software, so it's a totally different way than you're probably used to using a spot option or a tech financials platform. It's quite interesting. So let's get to the review. So the pros are it's regulated, has a $5 minimum deposit, which is probably one of the lowest in the industry. So which is quite good if you're new to binary options and you just want to dip your toe in and just see how it all works. You can deposit as low as $5. Also, you can actually trade as low as 50-cent investments, which is great if you're really depositing. Even if you put in, say, $50 and you just want to try some paper trading with a really low amount, this is a great broker, I think, to choose. The cons are, unfortunately, they don't accept US traders, which is a big thing with being regulated, is that usually along with regulation, then there's going to be no accepting of US traders, and they don't offer any demo accounts, which I don't think is a big minus because their minimum deposit is so low. So a bit about the company. It's based in the Isle of Man in the British Isles, and which was founded quite a few years ago. So it's been around for quite some time, which is a good indicator that it's a good broker, that it hasn't sort of, come and gone overnight. It's here to stay. It's regulated in Malta and also in the Isle of Man. So they've got a few different jurisdictions where they're actually regulated. Their Australian telephone number is there. They actually have a lot of support worldwide. And also, if you want to contact them, it has to be via their live chat or via their online form. They don't actually give out an email as such. So when you create an account, this is what you have. This is what you're going to expect. Returns up to 100%. So it's really one of the best in the industry for returns. Like I mentioned before, minimum deposit of $5, minimum investment 50 cents, and a maximum investment of $100,000 for the real seasoned professionals out there. They don't offer a demo account. They don't accept US customers. Their cash outs are within the standard up to 48 hours, and you can fund your account and trade in USD, British pounds, Australian dollar, or euros. So they have a few different banking options. They have net teller, wire transfer, Poly, which if you're an Australian, you'll understand what that is, credit cards, Skrill, Western Union, EcoPays, Ucash, Cashew, and PaySafeCard. I actually funded my account with Skrill or Moneybookers, and that's just a really awesome way to fund an account. You're not giving them your credit card details, you're not giving them your bank details. I think it's one of the better ways to fund your account. Withdrawal options are just as great. Net teller, wire transfer, Skrill, Citadel, Western Union. So the trading platform, it's proprietary, meaning that they have built this themselves. Expiry times are done a bit different. You actually choose your expiry time, which is quite good. They don't offer anything below 5 minutes, which I think is fine. So if you're into 60-second trading, this won't be the broker for you because you can't actually trade under 5 minutes. But the benefits are that you can actually pick your expiry times. So when you want to get into the market and when you want to actually get out of the market. They have a number of option types. They call theirs rise, fall, which is the traditional call or put, higher, lower, which is slightly different again. Touch, no touch, and in and out. Their assets, they cover all the assets, forex, commodities, gold, oil, silver, indices and stocks. They also offer some charting solutions, web-based charting solutions within their broker, which is one of the few to actually do that, which is quite good. And they also offer indicators that you can apply on the chart, like your Bollinger Bands, your moving averages. Okay guys, once you've actually logged in to binary.com and funded your account, you'll basically have to click the Start Trading item in the menu, and you'll come to this screen, and this is basically where you trade your options. On the left hand side will be the actual option type, where you actually select all your different variables, and like your asset, your option time, the expiration that you choose, and your stake. And then on the right hand side is where you actually choose whether it's an up or a down call, or a buy or a sell. So it's a bit different from other brokers you might have seen, so it's good just to actually sort of, for me to explain this before we get into it. So up the top here, below the first menu item, is a sub menu where you have your Forex, your indices, your stocks, your commodities, and some other assets. So if you want to trade some stocks, just click on that, and then you'll have here obviously all your different stocks. Quite comprehensive. That's actually got you can break it down into localized countries. So we'll go back and we'll trade a Forex one. So once you've gone into that, then there's actually then the next menu where you got your different option types. You got your rise, fall, you got your higher, lower, you got your touch, no touch, you got your in and out. So we'll go through the rise, fall. They've got a nice little video down here which actually sort of just runs you through what you have to achieve. So obviously, if you get in at a certain expiry or strike price and you choose to go rise, you have to actually basically just be higher than the strike price, and vice versa if it's a fall. So it's quite easy. It's just your traditional up and down call put. So here we'll select, we'll keep it on the Australian Japanese dollar. So here you've got the start time is basically the next available option. So the clock here is in GMT. So up the top here you see that you're in GMT. So if you actually know the period that you want to change, you're going to have to trade that to your local clock. Or if you're trading in GMT, then that's fine. So we know that it's now just basically past midnight GMT time. And then you got here, so the next expiry time is actually going to be, next start time is going to be either now or starts from 20 past 12. So if we choose the next one, 20 past 12, then we want to choose how long we want the expiry. So if we want a 30-minute expiry past 20 minutes past 12, we put in that there. So we'll be getting in at 20 past 12 and we'll be closing out at 10 to 1, or 50 minutes past 12. So that's my stake there. So you can go as low as 50 cents or you can go as high as $100,000. So then you have to choose get prices. Okay, so it's saying here, the start time on a forward starting contract must be more than 5 minutes from now. So it's not actually giving us a price for this just yet. So we might just go back to start time is now. Get prices. Okay, so it's giving me an option to, if I get in, basically when I actually execute this, it will be 1 second after my actual click of getting in. So, and it's going to be 30 minutes from now. So if I purchase a rise, it's saying I have a payout. If I purchase at 50 cents, I'm going to get a payout of 77 cents. and if I choose a fall, I'm getting a payout of $1. So just purely for this video, I'll just purchase a fall. So okay, that's actually gone in. That one click actually purchased it. So I'll get a payout of $1.01 if the AUD Japan is strictly lower than the entry spot at 30 minutes after the contract start time. So you can view that here, and that will bring up basically what you've done. Sort of an on the run. Okay, so you can see here where my entry was. This is the strike price, so I have to get below this green line in 30 minutes from now to win my contract. And that's basically how you execute a rise and fall, or your simple call or put. So the higher or low is a slightly different, where the options are done in actually in day format, so it's 1 day from now. So if you're looking for longer term options, that's going to be where you're going to go to. Then you've got your touch, no touch, which basically means you win once you've touched a certain expiry time. And also your in and out, where you want the price to range between a ceiling and a basement, and if it goes above the ceiling or below the basement, you lose your option. So yeah, stays between or goes outside. So we'll quickly go into a look at their charting, the web charting. They have a few different ones: Java charts, live charts, and light charts. Let's have a look at light charts. So it's pretty good. They've actually got you can have it in candlestick format. So if you want to do some quick analysis on the fly, you can actually do this without leaving binary.com. They also have some indicators that you can apply. So we'll just apply, this is the moving average one. So let's just apply the simple moving average there. So I have a binaryoptions.net.au exclusive offer. If you become a member of binaryoptions.net.au and join binary.com via our website, your first trade is risk-free. So if your first trade is not a winner, we'll refund that amount up to $100. So if you have any questions about binary.com, please comment in the comment section below this video, or feel free to email me or contact me via any of our social networks. I really would like to know if you've traded with binary.com and if your experience was a good one or bad one. If this really helps out our community, if there are any other traders out there who are interested in trading at binary.com, it really lets them know if they should actually choose this as their broker. So yeah, feel free to comment below. So thanks for watching our binary.com review. Please visit our website for more broker reviews. We also have a binary options course, video course and ebook, and we also have a forex trading course. If you're new to our channel, for the first time you've come here, please subscribe to our channel or our Google Plus page. This is going to keep you notified when we release new videos and new updates. So until next time, may all your trades be profitable.